Hello everyone and welcome to another video. We are looking at the expected value of outsiders. It is Sunday afternoon and yeah, what a weekend that has been. I did open 64 boxes. I did put up all the cards for sale on card market. I did fulfill a lot of orders yet. So at the beginning in the first hours there was nothing, but now there is a lot piling up. I just got a hold of that. And we are looking at how much money for the recent prices can you expect when you open a box, a normal box. I know there are misprinted, missorted boxes which include a lot of legendaries. I did not hit some of those. So we do have these numbers on the homepage. We don't know how many fables there are. We don't know how many packs it takes to get one fabled. Call for a rainbow foil. We do not know how many packs it takes to get a marvel, one of those three. But we do know that there's 1 in 70 packs is a rainbow foil, 1 in 264 packs is a cold foil legendary. And then we have every 5 packs there is a majestic, and the rares and the commons and the tokens and the foil 1 per pack and 1 cold foil per pack. So these are the official numbers. It's just I did look at a lot of sources in the internet. There were a lot of people having, the more boxes they open, the better the data is. I did not find somebody who opened like 1,000. That would be cool, but yeah, I just had to make a comparison and find a number of how many fables did it take. How many packs did it take for a fable, cold foil and rainbow foil? How many packs did it take for a marvel? I do have my own data, which is here. We can go through this real quick. Since this is the first time we're looking at the EV, we can take some time. So I've had 1,536 packs. That should equal, this is what I've written up first. I thought every 40 packs, right? Every 40 boxes. Is that correct? Hold on. Let's look at that. What did I calculate there? Divided by 24. Yes, every 40. So I know the rainbow foils are more common than the cold foils. I had no number in my head. I thought I would get 1.6 fables. What did I actually get? 2. So that was basically on point. Then legendary rainbow foil, 1 in 70 packs. That should equal 22 legendary rainbow foils. So how many did I hit? 22 on point. That was very much on average. What was not was just 2 redback shrouds and then 6 and 6 quivers and vambraces. But anyhow, the legendary cold foils, I calculated almost 6. What did I get? I've gotten 3. So that was the first problem. Well, it's not a problem. It is just statistics. I've gotten those 3 right here, and I should have gotten 6. Anyhow, bad luck. Who cares? The thing is, I've gotten 3 marvels, which I do think compared to all the other openings I've seen yet is more than the average. So that makes up for that. Other than that, legendary extended art, I did not get a single one out of 64 booster boxes. That was disappointing, and I still think about getting those 2. I would like to trade if somebody wants to get rid of those. I want to get rid of the marbles, so maybe there will be a deal. But anyhow, the other thing was cold foils, 1 in 24 packs. So 64, I should have gotten 64. And what does count as a cold foil? These 3 legendaries, these 3 marvels. So we're at 6. Sorry. And then we have the majestic cold foils. 8 of those weapons. That's 14. And then rainbow foil, common cold foil, 50. So I'm exactly at 64. It was just bad luck with the cold foil fables. The rest, I think I've had more fables and more marvels. So all good. These were the numbers. I mean, I've written down majestic rainbow foils, the amount of each, and then the total amount, the normal majestic non-foils. You can see here, these are 75% short printed, so there should be 1/4 of the average. And then we have these Ranger pits right here. That's 50% short printed. That should be half of the average. Average is around 12, so exactly everything is right with these boxes. Rainbow foils, 316 rare rainbow foils. And yeah, this right here, the range from 2 to 5 common cold foils was also okay. So let's get to the expected value. That's what we're here for. If we open, I do have the prices here. The fabled. So, oh yeah, that's the only other thing we have to look at before. I did calculate for the expected value 60 boxes for the cold foil fabled. If I get better data, I can correct this, no problem. But this is just the numbers I've taken. This is by far not an exact number of any kind. I just had to go with some kind of number. Expected value divided by 30. So every 30 boxes, a rainbow foil fabled. That's maybe also the reason why it's just $100. Legendary extended art is also the other factor, the other number. I didn't know about that. So I have taken 96 boxes. 96 boxes for one legendary cold foil extended art. I don't know if that's right. And the last one I did not know for certain. I just had to build an average of all the openings I've seen. 48 boxes. So 12 cases for one Marvel. That's what I went with. I know I've had more than that. Others had much less than that. So I just went with this number. That's a question mark. And there's a question mark. So maybe this is going to be corrected in the future, but the expected value is like $5-6. I did take the numbers on Friday evening, on release day, and then today, just now, like 30 minutes ago. And yeah, let's look into this. I have these data. So outsiders, it is divided, right? It is divided by the normal non-foil majestics and the short printed, because these weapons are 75% less often as regular majestics. That means I cannot just have one big list with all of these hits, all of the numbers of the cards, and then divide them by 34 or whatever there is. I mean, this page says it's 31 majestics. I do not think that's accurate. I did count and offer more than 31, but that's another thing I'm going to look at afterwards. So we have short printed 50%. These straps I also had to separate them from the other majestics, and now we can look at that. This right here is 87 cents of value for one box for these traps, for these Ranger 50% short printed cards. And then these daggers, these weapons, €1.06 is what you get out of value from every normal short printed dagger. Because, hold on, where's the list? Here. These short printed 25s, for instance, the average is exactly 5 now. That's the card market low, the lowest price on card market. On average, $5 for all these daggers. And then EV per display, I've calculated it like this. I hope this is correct, and I did do the math 2 times. So the average, 5 times 0.176, that is 6 divided by 34 total majestics. So these 6 majestics, which are short printed out of all 34, are 17.6% times 4.8, which is the Oh, hold on. Yeah, 4.8 Majestics in one box. And then times 0.25 because they are short printed. And that should be that. I think that's correct. Also with these 50% short prints, there's the average 4.1 euros times the percent 3 out of 34 times 1 in every 5 packs, so 4.8 per box times 50% short printed. Okay, now we finally can check all these other numbers. So the rare rainbow foils, why did I not put this rainbow flag down here? Well, let me do this right now. I mean, we've got time, don't we? I hope I'm recording. I got this right here. That's pretty easy. I'm gonna put it on the same size as the one up there, and then that's that. Okay, cool. So the price of all these cards on average, and the expected value of course, has dropped since the day before yesterday. So this is the most recent number. 2.14 is the value you get out of one box. And then the common cold foils. Oh, I'm not putting this cold foil sign there now. Just think there's 3 bucks. And then we have the fabled rainbow foil that adds 3.43 compared to, I mean, on average in one box. And the legendary cold foils give you 3.59 in value. On to the next one. This is where things get a little more pricey. The Marvels at 5.09 for the prices which are there now. I do think all of these prices will go further down. At the end, if you don't want to have a 30-minute video, I will go through some of those prices and talk about the single cards themselves. But on average, as you can see, 2 days later, it dropped from 6 to 5. And the Fable Cold Foil also got cheaper. The Majestic Cold Foils, they are cheaper as well, those weapons, but yeah, they are still expensive. And then the biggest parts which add to the value is legendary cold foils. Didn't we just have legendaries? Legendary cold foil. Sorry. Yeah, up here we got it. Legendary extended arts. This, of course, includes my theory that there's 1 in 96 boxes. If there's 1 in, I don't know, 960 boxes, that would be just 36 cents added in value. But that's just the number I go with now. If you have better, more accurate numbers, let me know. I'm going to change that. Okay, good thing we've seen that. So the normal legendary cold foils, not extended art, those add 11.55. And then the majestic foils at 13.30, I can't see this, 31. And the majestic non-foils at 13.34. I personally did think that the majestic non-foils would be the most value per box because there's so many of them, and usually with the other recent sets that came out, it was always the majestics. So the legendary rainbow foils, they add so much value because there's so many more of those. But on the other hand, if there's much more, the prices should be much lower and players should be able to get those better. So we might just see this price drop harder than the majestic non-foil. In the last 2 days, this was a steeper decline, so that speaks against that theory. But anyhow, we're just writing this up, looking at it, and what do we want to know? How much money you get in one box? There it is. It used to be 99 2 days ago on release day. And of course, with this race to the bottom, which it is called, everybody's opening the packs, everybody's putting the cards up for sale, players getting them on pre-releases, sellers like me opening them to have everything in their inventory. They undercut each other in order to, sell some of these cards. If I put a card up for 200 and somebody else sells it for 150, why should I leave it at 200? Nobody's going to buy it then, and then like almost hourly I can check for new prices, and every time the prices go lower. And now 2 days later on Sunday we start to see some cards that touch bottom and are not undercut anymore. I know which cards I did sell a lot of. I almost sold out of some Majestics, and the price now is 86 per box. So do absolutely not expect the prices to stay stable. They will fall. It's always like this. They will keep going lower. I am going to check back in, I think, 4 days. So we have a comparison after 2 days, and then after 4 days, and then maybe after 8 days. Or I'm going to do it weekly for a month. I think I'm going to do it weekly for a month, starting this Sunday, I think. We shall see. Or I'm doing it every Saturday, because on Sundays I want to show these openings I did, because I still pre-recorded all of those, and I'm going to release them on Sundays. So 85.93 is it now, and tomorrow it's going to be less, and in a week it's going to be even more or less. Okay, that's it. That's what we wanted to know, and I'm going to look through some of these numbers, because as you know, I did not have a clue when I opened how the prices were. I did not put these cards up for sale while I opened them. I waited for the day after, because it's such a mess. You would have to update every hour, and this is stupid. The price for the Rainbow Foil Fabled for Plague Hive is $100. I sold one already. Yeah, it's unusual seeing these prices, because 2 or 3 years ago, when you hit a Fabled, it was hundreds, and now at release it's 100. I'm not sure about that. If this might just go up if it's strong for the game, right? For the players. Right, of course the legendary extended arts, yes, they dropped just a little bit. Legendary cold foils, every single one of those dropped, and significantly. The Repic Shroud and the Quiver of Abyss. Yeah, also the Flick Knives. And then the Rainbow Foils, well, yeah, some bucks here, some bucks there. The Quiver of Abyss stayed stable. Vambrace of Determination, is it Determination? Yeah. Stayed stable as well. Other than that, I do not expect those to go down too fast, because, well, at a certain point some people will say 30 or 40 bucks. I'm gonna pick up these legendaries. The Marvels, yes, they did drop significantly in these 2 days. I'm not a big fan of the Marvels. Still, I'm going to repeat this. It's just my personal choice. I just love these legendary extended arts. I really want those. I would trade 2 of these Marvels for 1, like the price. I do have this and 2 times that. So cardmarket-low 255, trade in for 1 of those. 455 for a card which is worth 340 or 350. So I think somebody would make a good gain. I just like those, and yeah, we shall see if somebody writes and says, hey, I'm gonna give you those. The Marvels, the Majestic Cold Foils, oh yeah, those held up pretty strong. I mean, 10%, round about 10%. And then there's the Quiver, which I already sold, which was stupid, but you know, afterwards you're always smart, right? That's what we say here in Germany. Afterwards you always know better. I did sell this. The price went up from 23 to 27.50, and who knows, the average is at 53, so this could go up even further if somebody wants to collect all these cold foil weapons. And then Majestic Rainbow Foil, yes, every single one of those dropped. The Nerf Scalpel is pretty stable. This is even less than half of what it was. That is the Orbitoclast number 7. And then back here we have Premeditate, which I did sell a lot of. I only have one playset left. And how many did I have? Premeditate, non-foil, 10. So, oh yeah, 10. I sold 7. That price should be stable. I only have 2 of those left. Hold on, where is it at? The Codex. There, Codex of Frailty. It was at 30. I did sell for a good amount, and now it's at 1950. I only have 2 left. I did have more of those. I have 1 more of those, luckily. Yeah, I had 12 compared to 12 and 11. Yeah, I sold 10. So that was fast in just basically 24 hours or a little more. And yeah, of course, all these prices go down. Some of those have already been pretty low, like €1, now it's 80 cents. 150, now it's 80 cents. There's already these Majestics, which nobody wants, basically. Bulk Majestics. And then for the rest, nothing too exciting. The cold foils went down or stayed the same. And yeah, as expected, everything's going down. This is totally normal. It's always like that. And it all depends on how fast are you, how quick can you open, how quick can you put it up for sale. If I hadn't recorded all this for YouTube, I would have been very much faster, but I hope it entertains you, just like this video. It has been a very, very long video for an expected value video. I did include the rainbow foils in the expected value because where is that number at? Where is it at? Ah, here, sorry. Yes, it was 50 cents on average. Now it is 44 on average. I just took all these rainbow foils and divided by them the price and divided by the total. I did not list the single cards. I'm not going to list every rainbow foil. I did put a lot work into list all these and think about how to calculate the short printed ones, the 25%, the 50%. Still don't know about the Marvel pull rates, the legendary EA pull rates, and the Fable pull rates. Fable should be okay-ish. Marvel's also, and the legendary cold foil extended arts, I really have no idea where to get that much data to get a decent number of how many of the odds of pulling, right? So that's it for today. I think 85 it's pretty huge still. I mean, it could have been the other way around, right? The expected value could have been at 75 on first day, just like the price for a box was, and it could be lower now. It is still, you know, $11 higher, so that's a good thing. And if you open 64 and you get rid of all your cards, and that is, as usual, only card market low. I do sell higher than card market low. Some of those, to be honest, I did sell for not enough, but you know, I want to get some money in to have a secure feeling, because you know, spending 4,500 and then not selling anything, that doesn't feel good. And I did sell a lot of Majestics. The Majestics to me are the ones that really, you know, bring on the money. And then all these smaller ones, the rares, rare foils, the common foils, all of this, also the commons, are leaving my storage. So that's cool. Thanks for watching. Thanks for shopping. Thanks for supporting. Thanks to my Supatrons. Yeah, that's a good one. Supatrons. I should call the second tier Supatrons. No, that's stupid. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one. The next one, am I going to upload? I'm going to upload this now. I think that's it for now. We shall see. Next week should be a normal week with some outsiders in between. Thanks for watching. Bye.